The Spinova Support Plus is a multifunctional orthosis. The back pad relieves and stabilizes the lumbar spine. The abdominal pad compresses the abdomen, straightening the spine and relieving the lumbar spine. Depending on the course of treatment, the spine can be mobilized by removing the back pad. The scope of delivery of the pre-assembled Spinova Support Plus: base support, abdominal fastening with finger pockets, tensioning strap system with the buckle fastening, adjustable posterior connector inserted, back pad, abdominal pad, side clips. Tools and accessories for assembly included in the package: 2.5mm Allen key, Torx key TX40, 2 Velcro patches and 2 Velcro strips. The Spinova Support Plus requires only the Torx key. Not included in the package: crimping tool, tape measure, sandpaper, shears, Torx torque wrench TX40, small screwdriver. First, take measurements in order to determine the size of the orthosis. Measure the abdominal circumference just below the navel. The orthosis is available in 6 sizes for abdominal circumferences from 70 to 140 centimeters. Select the size accordingly. Undo the buckle and abdominal fastening. Remove the back pad. Detach the tensioning straps from the adjustable posterior connector and side clips. Remove the adjustable posterior connector from the support. Shape the adjustable posterior connector by means of the integrated aluminum stays, using a crimping tool if required, to suit the patient and the indication. The upper edge of the device is the width of 2 fingers below the shoulder blades. Proceed as follows to shape the adjustable posterior connector to suit the patient's indication and the spine. Stabilization. The device fits completely on the lumbar spine. To reduce lordosis, a gap approximately the width of 1 finger is left between the adjustable posterior connector and the curved apex of the lumbar lordosis. To support the lumbar lordosis, the adjustable posterior connector sticks out slightly at both ends. Push the shaped adjustable posterior connector back into the velour pocket. The back pad is then positioned. Check the fit and position of the pad on the patient. The upper edge of the device is the width of 2 fingers below the shoulder blades. The tapered end of the pad should be pointing downward and reach the height of the sacral bone. Place the orthosis in front of you with the inside pointing upward. The arrows on the inside of the abdominal fastening should be pointing upward. Fasten the back pad firmly onto the middle of the support with the tapered end pointing downward. Now attach the abdominal pad to the right abdominal fastening. Instruct the patient to put on the orthosis over a crease-free t-shirt or undershirt. Position the orthosis as low as possible on the torso without pressing against the groin area while the patient is sitting upright. The stamped arrows on the inside of the abdominal fastening should be pointing upward. If required, the abdominal fastening can be adjusted to suit the patient's anatomical body shape by cutting the base support. To do this, take off the orthosis. Unfasten the two halves of the abdominal fastening. Mark out a line for cutting. Make sure that you leave a sufficiently wide area for the Velcro fastening on the base support. To attach the tensioning strap system, hook the blue strap ends symmetrically onto both sides of the adjustable posterior connector. The positioning of the tensioning strap supports the function of the adjustable posterior connector with regard to stabilization, lordosis, and the reduction of lordosis. Now hook the gray strap ends onto the side clips on the abdominal fastening. The straps must not cross over one another. To avoid local pressure peaks in prominent parts of the body, for example the pelvis and the spine, the side clips can be set either horizontally or vertically. To adjust the tensioning strap system, the locking devices on the blue strap ends must be set to open. If this is not the case, use a screwdriver, for example, to move the sliding device to the open lock symbol. Instruct the patient to close the buckle fastening as follows. Take hold of the ends of the buckle fastening, pull them evenly and simultaneously to the side to begin with, and then forward. Hook the buckle fastening in a central position over the abdomen. Now set the locking device on the blue strap ends back to closed. Pull the strap system taut by tightening all 4 Torx screws on the blue strap ends evenly in a clockwise direction, little by little. Pull the system taut by no more than 1/4 to 1/2 turn per pass. Repeat the process until the desired degree of tension is achieved. We recommend you use a Torx torque wrench with a torque of 0.25 Newton-meter. To check that the tensioning strap system has achieved the correct degree of tension, instruct the patient to undo the buckle fastening, pull the straps to the sides, and fasten it again. The patient should be able to hook the fastening back in the central position again. The orthosis is then adjusted correctly, and the patient can continue to use the Spinova Support Plus to suit his indication even if the circumference measurement changes. Note down the position of the tensioning straps on the adjustable posterior connector in the patient's instructions for use. This will make it possible to reproduce the patient's individual settings later on if required. In future, the patient can put on and take off the Spinova Support Plus properly himself. Slide the fingers from the side into the finger pockets provided on the abdominal fastening. Pull the 2 halves of the fastening slightly to the side, then fasten the right half onto the left, during which the abdomen is raised slightly from underneath. Finally, pull the ends of the buckle fastening evenly and simultaneously to the side to begin with, then forward, and hook in a central position. For the best fit, we recommend practicing putting on the orthosis in front of a mirror. Spinova Support Plus is a multifunctional orthosis to support the lumbar spine. The gradual removal of functional elements allows the orthosis to be flexibly adapted to suit the patient's level of mobility.